All right, there you go. What would life be like without a really cool intro, right? Yeah, you got to have a cool intro. Hello, everybody. Welcome. This is Deals with David, and guess who I am? Am I cooler if I have my own little name up there? Hi, I'm David Burrows. Welcome to Deals with David. Glad you could be here joining me. At a different time. I'm normally not here on Fridays, but I didn't go live last night at 7 o'clock. I'm trying to figure out my schedule. I was going Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at 10:30 a.m., but this week I did Monday, Tuesday at 10:30 a.m., and then I did Wednesday night at 9 o'clock, and didn't do yesterday, and now here today. So, I'm figuring it out. But we're here for at least 4 days a week anyway. I think I've got it figured out what I'm going to do, but regardless, I'm glad to have you here. Hey, where are you watching from? Can you tell me where you're watching from? Because I'd like to know. I'm here in Canada, actually, but everything here is in U.S. prices, and most of the products that I talk about are also available on the Amazon.ca site as well. So if you're going to do that, do me a favor, go to dealswithdavid.live, and that will take you to an option of Amazon Canadian or United States, right? How's it going in the good old US of A? How's things? I guess it depends where you are in the USA, right? So I'm just getting myself organized here, which is something I guess I should have done like before, right? I'm going to be talking about some routers today, and I got some cool gadgets for your door. A cool gadget for your door? Yeah, electronic device for your door. We're going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about some Wi-Fi stuff. And we're going to talk about the DJI Osmo Mobile 3, because I have the Mobile 3. The Mobile 4 is out, but I don't have that yet. And honestly, not a huge difference between the 3 and the 4, but we'll get into that. What I want to do is close all these windows I got open here. Holy moly. Guacamole. Do you like guacamole? That's not what I'm looking for. Refresh. What is going on? What's really going on? There we go. Who's that? Emily. Hello, Emily. How are you, Emily? Oh, why doesn't that work? I've just got too many darn windows open, so let's clip them closed. Really nice here in Canada now. Like, we got some nice weather. I'm going out on the motorcycle for a ride after this. I think that's the game plan anyway. Did I get it right? Ah, there we go. Lovely. So wherever you're watching from, and this is always weird to say, unmute, but you can't hear me if you're muted. Hover over here, and there's a follow button. Click on the follow button, and you'll be notified every time I go live here outside Beyond the Schedule. My goal is to get to 5 days a week here, usually here for a couple hours at a time. So welcome to the broadcast. I'm David Burrows. This is Deals with David. And please engage in the chat. Say hello. Maybe do I got to put that up? Yeah, please say hello in the chat. And we're going to talk about some routers. We got some new products that we're talking to some people about that we want to bring here and showcase you as well. And just so you know, everything here today, I own this stuff and nobody's paid me to say anything. I will say, however, though, if you decide to purchase here today, you will be supporting me in this channel, so I thank you for that, and it keeps me coming back. And what do we got going on here? Hello, Emily. How are you? Where are you from, Emily? Thanks for tuning in. All right, let's get to it. I got lots to go through. I got a pile of stuff over here, as you can see, that we're going to talk about. This. Look at that. It's a see-through box. Isn't that cool? Hey, what's really going on? That's what we got the product cam for. Let's get the product cam up and going. I gotta get comfy. My butt's really comfy because I got the nice cushion there that I bought. What's that like? How's that? Let's get the products up here for you. There we go. All right. Routers. What do you know about routers? Do you know much about routers? There is a lot to know about routers, right? Why is what Wesley and I do any of your concern? Oh, I don't even know who Wesley is. I'm just saying hello and saying, where are you? What are you up to? Routers, there's just a lot of different types of routers, a lot of different uses, right? You can get some mesh routers. Do you know what a mesh router is? You connect them all together and everything. Cover large areas or small areas. It can get pretty expensive too, right, with routers. And you might be buying more than you need, or maybe you're not buying enough of what you need. How do you know what router is going to work for you? Well, this router here is the TP-Link AC1750, and I have a different router now, but I used this for quite some time, and it was nice because I didn't have to cover a huge area. This is great for apartments. Apartments, small house. We're in a house here. This worked for us here at the home, so it's just kind of about right, and for just a medium-sized to small area, right? What's the difference in a lot of routers? Well, how well the signal gets through the walls, or how many different ports there are on the back of it. Why do I need more ports? Depending on how many things you want to plug into it. They have a processor inside them, just like a computer does, right? So this is right middle of the road. TP-Link, there you go, you can see it now. TP-Link, it says the reliable choice. It really is a reliable choice. TP-Link is a well-known name brand in the router industry, if you will, in the Wi-Fi industry. 1,750 megabytes per second. It's a good speed, you know, if you've got high-speed internet in your home. This will still push things through. It's got 3 detachable antennas on it, right? So you can move them around. Dual USB ports. Let's take it out and give you a look. Well, let's look at the back first. You'll see what I'm talking about here. I'll give you a little close-up. Okay. So 4 ports that you can plug into. So, you know, you're going to have your internet that's coming in like out of the wall, right? From your modem, for example, into here. And then you can plug 4 other devices into this. So obviously you're going to go in your computer. You could run some more Ethernet cable, and maybe you've got one going into some other rooms. You could even connect another TP-Link router to this extend it. So what I have here is I have my internet cable coming in, and then when I use this router, I had another cable coming out of here going up to another router upstairs, so that when I went upstairs and this had to go through the ceilings, I could switch to the Wi-Fi that was closer to our bedroom way upstairs and the upper floor, right? So we always had access to internet. I had 2 of these actually. So, and easy to program, easy to set up. You know, the instructions, I've always said, anything I use, if it's got good solid box and good instructions, you're probably getting a good quality product, okay? USB ports are here for if you wanted to share media or share printing files. You can do all of that in here, okay? So we'll just open it up, give you a little idea what's inside. The unofficial unboxing, because I've already opened it. And if you look in the carousel, boy, it's like 28% off right now. Really good deal. Yeah, it's because the box is green. The green screen behind me, right? Bet you didn't know that. Great to have you here joining me today on Deals with David. Hello, everybody. I hope you're having a good day. And hopefully we can make your day a little bit better here. Instructions are always good, right? And this is what I mean by good instructions. You can tell just by reading it if it was translated well. TP-Link's Tether apps let you manage the router on smart device. Well, okay, you just read it and you just know. It's very detailed. It's very detailed. Website support as well. And that's another thing, right, is customer support. It's always important. And I have reached out to them before because I was like, what am I doing wrong? And very quick email response. They've got live chat on their website as well. So if you're able to connect to the people you're purchasing products from, especially in a virtual world these days, right? That's always, pardon me, that's always important as well. So really good reliability that way. This is really nice as well because a lot of times you have to hook this up to your computer, and first time setup you have to do a few things, log in. You can set this up with their tethering app. You can also control the settings from a mobile device like an iPad or an iPhone or an Android, right? Are you iPhone? I'm curious to my viewers, are you iPhone or Android? I'm an iPhone guy myself. But you can set this up and control some settings, change some settings. What kind of settings? Well, you might want to change the channel out of the 11 different Wi-Fi channels that there are. You might want to change that channel. Maybe it's a weak signal and you want to switch it. Or you want to change the password. You can set up things like time of day. This is great for kids. Now, mind you, the kids won't like it. But you could set up times of day that the Wi-Fi doesn't work. For example, when you come home after school at 3 o'clock, you gotta do your homework. So the Wi-Fi is off until you do the dishes. And you can set the time 3 till 4, no Wi-Fi, that sort of thing, right? So there's a lot of flexibility in this as well. I really did like it. It had great signal to it. Of course, your standard AC, right? There's the unit itself. You can see. Solid unit. I mean, it's not something you move around a lot. I've had other cheap, if you will, I'll say it, cheap routers that I bought for, I don't know, $9.95 or something silly. And I thought, oh, wow, I'll just use that. But they were really light and flimsy. This is a good solid built unit, right? Here's your controls. These three are for your 3 antennas that it comes with. And your inputs, your internet input, your USB, and of course your power. And you can actually, this is always kind of nice actually, you can turn the Wi-Fi off. Don't tell the kids about this one. You can turn the Wi-Fi off without turning the unit off. Sometimes if you wanted that Wi-Fi off, you would have to shut the power off. And then when you wanted the Wi-Fi back on, you had to boot it all back up again, right? Here you don't have to do that. You just flick a switch and everything works. Emily Stone, because it's disrespectful to the streamers. Emily, I don't know who you are. I'm not sure. So I'm sorry if I've disrespected you. I don't know how I've done that, but my apologies. When I say, what are you up to? It's just a hello, how are you, right? Okay, so carrying on. Here comes your 3 antennas, right? Just nice and simple. Goes on there nice, right? So setup is easy, as you can see. All right, one more. Oh, pardon me. Uh-oh. One sec. Gotta clear my throat. I teach in the morning, so I've already done a bunch of talking today. And there you go, right? Now you just plug in your Ethernet internet cable, plug in your systems, power it up, and then you'll connect via an IP address and all the instructions on how to log in. Everything you need is right in there. So it's a really great unit, and like I said, right now, yeah, it's like, where is it? It's like 28% off right now. So great, quick installation instructions in there. Everything you need. Hey David, are you using the Elgato Camlink 4K USB connector stream this live? No, I'm not using it for this. I'm using a different system here today, but I have used the Elgato Camlink for like I have a Sony Handycam, right? So it'd be used for something like that or any HDMI device. And you can buy. There are other ones that look very similar. Oh, one sec. Did I put that in the wrong way? There we go. That are cheaper. I've had some luck with those other ones, but they're not reliable, in my point. The Elgato, you know what? Sometimes you do pay for the name, but sometimes it's worth paying for the name, right? It's like Apple products, you know, like this here, this little Lightning to 3.5 millimeter adapter. I bought third-party ones, and Apple just works with Apple. Elgato just works. So if you're looking to, what is it you're looking to do? Michelle, is this supported by Verizon? No, I have nothing to do with Verizon. I'm sorry. I have no association with any of the products that I'm talking here. These are products that I've used, that I'm reviewing or sharing. I've used them and I've enjoyed the product, and that's why I have them here. All the products that are here I've used, including the Elgato that the gentleman asked about. Customer, thank you for your quick response, David. I also plan on using it with my Sony DSLR 6300. Absolutely, also agree about a time paying for name versus reliability. Yeah, you know, and that should work really. What's it? Sorry, your name, Customer. Okay, that should work really well for you. When you're live streaming, there's something that's still going to go wrong. I've been live streaming for 11 years, so I've seen a lot of the different, I've seen the technology grow. And even though, you know, I always do I call it my pre-flight check. You know, I mean, it happened to me the other day or earlier this week. I was live streaming here, and all of a sudden my internet just poofed out on me for a moment, long enough that Amazon Live said, sorry, you know, no signal. So my stream went down. Nothing you can do about that. So you definitely want the most reliable products when it comes to live streaming, and Elgato definitely has that name. I mean, they make the Elgato Stream Deck and other products as well. there is, I don't know if actually, you get more than 1 gigabytes on the Ethernet ports. Oh, do you get, oh, you know what? I didn't look. Utechpia. Hey, how you doing, man? Yes, I know Utechpia is here. And thanks for being here, David. And Utechpia is another live streamer here. He does some cool gadgets. He'll give you a workout and a lot of fun too. So David, feel free to drop your link in the chat, my friend. And Utechpia, again, another Amazon Live creator. We're all here selected by Amazon. We had to go through a process of being allowed to be here and talk to you about these products. There's a lot of integrity here and a lot of different broadcasters, and Utechpia is definitely one. I love watching his channel. He's got a lot of energy, especially if I'm up late at night. I get on his channel and he keeps me going, and great sense of humor in there as well. I really do, Utechpia. I love your streams, and I follow him. Let's see if I can do this without messing up. Right on. No, Costumer, you're welcome. Yeah, the true facts. Yeah, true facts are important, right? No, I don't want that one. Switch accounts. I got to do this for my friend, because he is just an awesome guy, Utechpia. And then I'll get back to the questions in the chat in just a moment. I think it's that one. Apparently not. Can I multitask? Probably not. There we go. I go to my page and show you here in a second. I can do this. Let's bring this up and show you. All right, so here's my page. Whoa, didn't mean to do that. All right, and let's go over here and I'll show you who I'm following. Thanks, David. Utechpia, I appreciate you, man. Live streaming is not easy. With the right tools, it certainly does help, right, David? Absolutely. Live streaming does require some talent. I mean, like if you just want to go live from your phone and press go live, yeah, sure, that's the easy part. But when you get to something like this, where like I've got 3 iPads here in front of me, and I've got a camera over here, I've got a product cam here, and I've got lighting and everything, it's all got a balance, right? So let's see. This shows, how do I do this? It's terrible that so discover more to follow. No, I want to show you who I follow. There we go. Aha. These are all the people that I follow. And when you follow more of the Amazon Live creators, you're going to get more information. You're going to get up to date, like exclusively only when we're live deals, right? Like you won't get these when we're not live. So it's important to follow some great Amazon Live creators. Utechpia being one of them. I got to find them. Paying it forward here. I probably went by you. It's so small. I'm getting old. I can't see. Look at all these great Amazon Live creators, though. It's a real community. It's a real community. What layout? I'm using something called Switcher Studio. And there he is. I got him. Gotcha. There's my friend Utechpia, and you want to follow him. He's always, see that smile? See that smile? He's always smiling. He's always a lot of fun, and you won't regret. Just go over there and he's got the link in the chat there and follow him. Look at all the people he's following. Holy, and he does follow me, and I appreciate him for that. He's got some really cool stuff. Fitness gear. He's definitely into the fitness. Not gonna lie, I don't jump up and down like he does. I sweat just watching him do it. But if you're into that, and he just brings a lot of energy to the stream, so that's good. Fitness gear. He's got gaming stuff. There's his gaming chair, right? Some more streaming gear as well. Great recommendations in there. I know he likes his Anchor stuff. More live streaming gear like microphones. And here's some, let's take a look here. Yeah, this is the Hollyland stuff. I've been looking at that, David, and seen some great stuff there. Oh yeah, look at those, some of the stuff I use as well. Cameras, the cameras. He knows lots about the cameras. I saw him talking about the cameras the other day. There's a Canon camera, right? So please go and follow my friend Utechbia, link in the description. Switch it through for, yeah, I've been using it for years. It's really, really, it's really advanced, but it's a really sweet product. Really sweet product. So as we were talking there in the carousel, you see there's the TP-Link. Really great deal on that right now because it's live. You can check out that deal. And don't forget to, yes, please hover over here. Ooh, like this. Or I can go like this. What am I going to do here? Where did I put it? I would do something like that. Hover and follow for more deals. We like the deals, right? The other thing I like about being here is, sure, I want to talk to you about great products, but I just want to talk and get to know you guys. How you doing? I want to build a community here that you can come and watch the Amazon Live creators and get some information on some fabulous products, which this TP-Link that I'm talking about, by the way, is one of Amazon's choice, which means that Amazon has taken the time to look closely at the product and approved it enough to put their label on it and say Amazon's choice, right? So when it says Amazon's choice, you know you're getting a good quality product, and TP-Link is definitely one of the leaders in the Wi-Fi router industry, if you will. Yeah, the Hollyland gear. Yeah, actually, I think I'm going to be working with them, so maybe I should reach out to you and maybe we should do something together there. TP-Link, a solid brand, very good quality. Yeah, it really is. And the price that's in the carousel today, wow. Amazon choice, no-brainer's choice for me. Yeah, right? It really is a no-brainer because Amazon just doesn't put their name on anything. That's the other great thing about being a live creator. We've been approved. I got a stamp on me that says Amazon Influencer approved, right? Same with Utechbia, who's in the chat there as well. So be sure to follow him and hover over here, follow me. All right. I could just talk. Forget the products. Not talking products. I'm just going to talk now. Oh, look, and we got featured on the TP-Link page as well. Okay, this is a really cool product. Where did I put it? There it is. Now, I don't actually have this here to show you. I have the box, but I have this hooked up to my, let's get away from that. Let's go back to that. There's the product cam. This is on my door. Now, if I had been thinking, I know that's a big if. If I'd had my wireless lav on, I could have actually taken my other mobile camera, walked upstairs, and shown you this on my door and how it works. Maybe we'll do that another time. I could walk through my whole house with a mobile camera and still be live down here. That's scary, right? I'm doing really well, by the way, Utechbia. Thanks so much for asking. I'm loving Amazon Live, man, and I love watching your stuff, and I mean all the stuff in our group as well that you share. And what's YouTube? Right? But I'm doing great. It's a beautiful day here in Canada. Finally got some nice weather, enough that later today when I'm done the broadcast, my wife and I are going to go for a ride on the motorcycle. So August Smart Lock Pro, a Wi-Fi bridge. So this connects to my door, my deadbolt on my door. What can't we do anymore with an app and Wi-Fi technology, right? August brand is a solid home brand as well that makes these, locks, and I have a garage door opener. I can open my garage from my phone by saying, hey, what's her name? And really cool. And I can do the same thing with this Smart Lock Pro. Now, I can show you the box. There's nothing really left in it because I have it hooked up to my door. And there's some screws and stuff left. But once again, I think my friend David would agree too that when you get a product and it comes in a nice, solid, well-packed box with welcoming things, like you just know it's time has been put into this product and the design. When they put time into the design of the box, it just means a solid product as well. So everything you need does come in here. It gets packed very well. So it's like an electronic key. Now, I will say this. I don't know how you guys feel about like this Wi-Fi technology and talking to it, you know, like the other one, like Alexa. She heard me. She's over there and I forgot to mute her. That's why I have to talk quietly about her.
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
See, there you go. Yeah, solid packing for sure it really is a thumbs up, right? So you can connect what's her name and Siri as well, and even your Google, right? Compatible with all of that, works with Google Assistant, Nest products, and as long as you got a Wi-Fi, you can unlock the door by talking to them. You have an app on your phone, for example. I don't know. I don't know if my wife's home yet or not. This might scare her. I'm just gonna warn her. Because what I'm going to do, where is it? I got to find it. There it is. So there is the August app. It's going to ask me, of course, because I'm live, it's going to ask me to do all these things. So I programmed it, right? I just go into our home and it's unlocked right now. And I could just tap that and it's locking. And now my door's locked. It's upstairs right above me there. Tap it again. And it's unlocking. So there you go. How sweet is that? Oh, it's unlocked now. Is it locked? There we go, unlocked. So how sweet is that? Now what's really cool about this product as well is not only can you use that on your app, but what if you had, first of all, you can share that with the people who live in your home, right? But what if you had some friends coming in from out of town and you wanted to give them a key to the house? So if you're not there, they can still come and go as they please. You can actually set it up so that your friends have access to lock and unlock the door. And you can set a scheduled time so that that key expires on a certain time so that you don't even have to remember to delete them from it anymore. Or maybe you're in another city and like me, like my children who are grown, still mostly they go over to their moms and they come here. Well, what if I'm not here? What if somebody needed to come in, like my sister who lives out of town and I'm not here and she wants to drop something off? I could leave the door locked. She just texts or calls me and says, hey, I'm at your door. And I go, no problem. Click, unlock the door for her. And you can even set up the sensors to tell you when the door has been opened or closed. So if the door is open and you know, like your wife's still at work and you're not there, who's opening the door, right? Keeps a log of everything as well. It's really a really great product. And it's solid locking. This is on my deadbolt upstairs. And it comes with all the mechanisms. There's different types of deadbolts. So you have all the adapters that you need to be able to work on most deadbolts, right? And it's not a lock, right? Like the lock is already in your door. So whatever lock you use, that's up to you. But this fits over top of the lock. I am not a handy guy. When it comes to electronics, streaming, etc., okay. I would build a house with a rubber mallet. Right? I'm just not that guy. I put the light bulb in the wrong way. I'm really not that guy. And I was able to do this. I was very proud of myself, actually. And my wife sat very patiently on the couch because she is handy, and let me do it. And I got through it, no problem. Took me, I'll say about 15 minutes, quite honestly, from start. Probably 20 minutes because I read the manual first. If you don't read the manual, and you need to read the manual to make sure you do it right. But this is a great product, really solid product as well. It's not cheaply made by any means. It fits itself in the price that you see in the carousel here today. And August is a great brand name in home remote products as well. So you won't go. And great support. I went looking for something and I was like, where is that piece? And I sent an email off and I had already figured it out, but they got back to me it was like within an hour they had responded by email. That's pretty darn good if you ask me, okay? And I didn't even try the live chat. So there you go, August Smart Lock Pro Wi-Fi remote, really handy device to have. Like I said, what can't we do with Wi-Fi anymore? Hello everybody, welcome to Deals with David. I am your host, David Burrows, and really glad to have you here. And I hope you stick around for a little while. Ask some questions. We have a lot of questions happening in the chat. There's a few others. There was one back there. I forgot. I'm sorry. Do you get more than 1 gigabytes on the Ethernet? It's, I'm just looking for it. I had it there a minute ago. I think it's like 1.3. Yeah, 1,300 megabytes, so 1.3, yeah. So yes, you do. Yes, you do. Michelle, I hope you're still here and I got to that. She heard me, even when I whispered. Yeah, she did. Right on. All right, there you go. Check that out. Now, some more Wi-Fi products that we're going to get to here. This is the Meross. I never really thought about this one, and it's a good thing somebody else did, but just another good solid product. This is a Wi-Fi outlet, just like you would, plug in a lamp in your home, but what if you wanted to plug in something outside? What if you wanted, there's weather going on out there, right? You've got to make sure that you've got the right product for this, and Meross has come up with a great solution. There it is, right? But it's really solid and it's weatherproof, right? So, and it's really coming in at a good price there as well. You can see that in the carousel. 2 outlets. They have other ones too if you need more outlets, right? Like even that. So if you're only using one, you want to cover the other one. You don't want that water getting in there. It's rubber. Weatherproof rubber. Plug it in, right? Right down to the bottom as well. Solid built. There you go. Simple Wi-Fi. It's simple to connect. Turn things on and off remotely, right? Just a product that we like to use around here. I've got another one. I haven't hooked this one up yet. Because I wanted to show you guys. Right? They've got some other products there as well. You can see. But here's the one I want to get to. I'm really excited for this. This is how much I love this product. This is the DJI Osmo Mobile 3 stabilizer. There is an Osmo 4. I'll show you there's not a huge difference. There's a couple little differences, but depends on your flexibility and what you're going to be using. Let's get to the product screen. Yeah. What did I tap on? I'm having a techie day. Do you ever have those techie days? You're really good with tech, but it doesn't matter. It still wants to do its own thing. There we go. Love this. Got to get a picture of that. Love it when we get featured on these other pages. DJI. I love DJI equipment. You'll see what I mean in just a moment. So the DJI Osmo Mobile 3 stabilizer. I actually have the Osmo 2. And this, then I went to the 3. I have 3 of these Osmo 3s. And I do a lot of video work as well, right? So they come in really handy. But here's again, solid casing to carry it around with. And you know what? The wrist strap, I used to be that guy that would, you get a camera or, little camera. When I was a kid, we had little click cameras, and anything that had a wrist strap, I'm like, who needs that? Take it, throw it away. And then one day I dropped something and it went very badly, and I was sad that day. And I realized I could have had my wrist strap on. So wrist straps are important, but a solid case is always good as well. All right, let's open it up. Even the zipper on this is solid, right? Like if you look at the sewing of the zipper and how solid it is in there, even this zipper, like there's a hard rubber there. It's good quality. You're gonna get a good quality product when you get a good case, right? Look at that. It's weather resistant as well, like water resistant. Look at this. Does not come with the camera. So this is the iPhone that I would use with it. And there it is, right there. Now this is DJI Osmo Combo. So it actually comes with all the cables and everything. And then you've also got a tripod that it comes with as well, which is nice. But look at this. Let me just put that in my hand to give you an idea of how small that is. It's amazing. Now watch this. This is how it works. The DJI Osmo Mobile 2 was all full length. Came in a case and everything. Great product, but didn't fold down like this. And it was a little more awkward to put the camera or the phone in. Whereas with this, here, I'll show you under the product cam. Watch what happens here. Just slide it in, boom. Just make sure you're not touching any buttons on the side. It even shows you with the red arrow, camera, this is your camera. Camera lens goes this way. So you can't mess this up. You really can't mess this up. So once you got that, all you do is flip it up. It's going to automatically balance it, right? Let's go back and give you a bigger view now. It's all ready to go, right? And if you look, there's all the controls, right? So you got your power button, you've got a menu button, and this is a control button. Now what happened there is I didn't turn it on actually. I'll show you in a sec. If I just tap this button, that's telling me how much power is left in the battery. So I'm just checking the battery. But we want to turn it on. Turn it on, David. We want to play. Here we go. Just press and hold, and voila. Okay. Now what we want to do to make this really work is we want to turn on our camera. Please be charged. I didn't check. But when you're done, you just simply take this, fold her down, and you're good to go. Look at that. Fits right in your case. Comes with this little bag here, right? Which you can carry as well. This is also a really solid bag, string rope on it. Yes, that's my other one, Osmo 3B. I've got A, B, and C. Fits right into a knapsack really well, or a backpack. They actually make a backpack for this if you want to carry some other things. I have a backpack and it carries the Osmo, and it also carries my my drone made by DJI, right? Okay, we're fired up. Let's put this back together. And the DJI app, which is Where did you go? Stop it. Which one is it? I think it's that one. You can actually do some video editing right in the app, but I'm going to show you what's really cool. This has follow me on it, follow me mode. Just to give you an idea. So there's the editor. You can go right into forum. Live support built right into the app. This is, I don't have this connected to, or I might have this connected to Wi-Fi, I'm not sure. Yep, I do. Good. It's got some, yeah, there's the editor. Here, I'm just going to take this out. Might be easier. Whoops. Right. There's the editor. Right, so I can take all of this, put it all together. That was...
Okay, so Grady is smelling the...
That was a that was a video we did at St. Paddy's Day. Could you tell? There's the DJI Osmo 4. Now the biggest difference between the Osmo 4 and the Osmo 3, the Osmo 4 still folds up. This piece right here that's attached removes. It's magnetic, so you can just take your phone off if you needed to do something, slap it back on, whatever you need to do, right? So there's that, and it's got a couple of different features, but it's not really a major for me anyway. So we're going to take this. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Trying to open up the app to show you a little bit more. Now I got to turn the Bluetooth on. And then we turn this on. Device connected. There we go. So via Bluetooth, we've connected now. And I'm actually going to do this. I should have done this first. There we go. Should do this properly. Yep, okay. So we're good. Turn the app back on. Voila. There we go. So there we go. If we're portraitly up, right? I can actually, I don't want to do this. I can actually show you. Let's bring it in live here for you. All right. Okay. Uh-oh. Stand by. I'm still here. I'm just talking to you. Okay, I'm going to show you. Here, we'll do this. Or actually, no, I think we'll do it this way. There, you can probably see that better. Okay, so there is the app, and we're in portrait mode. Now, if I double click, right, here we go. Just a double tap. Now I just got to change it here on the screen. There we go. There's my lighting and the other part of my studio. Okay. How slick is that? And then if I put my tripod on the bottom, I can set that over there. It will actually go in follow me mode if I tell it to. But we double click and get things all leveled up again. And I'm going to try to get my other camera back on. Not sure what happened there. Probably because we talked about things not working. I think we're back. Okay. There we are. We're back. Now, what I want to do here is, let's do it like, I want you to be able to see, so let's do it like that. All right. So there you can see I've got the app up right now. I'm going to switch to a different camera so you can see me. Hello. And there's my green screen behind me, so now you're getting the real me, right? And if you can tell, if you can see that as well, so I've got the tripod on the bottom. Now, the nice thing about this tripod, first of all, it's really sturdy, and it's a tripod. You just set it down. But if you just go like this, it's strong enough that you can still hold it like a handle. And look at this, you can stretch out further. For example, if I go like that, right? So if you're doing like a selfie thing. Hi, welcome to the live. Look at my green screen. Look at the real me. Look at me, looking at you, looking at me, looking at you and me. Okay, now, that's follow me. Just enabled because I waved at it. Didn't mean to. But watch what happens now. Oh, is it activated? Oh no, it's still tracking. Let's stop that. Stop that. There we go. So let's set it up properly, shall we? Like this. I love this product. So if I go like this, it's going to automatically record now. See that? Isn't that cool? Now I think if I do it again, I forget how you make it stop. Make it stop! Now, you can also do follow me. There it is. Pretty sure. I know you can. Follow and shoot. There we go. So if I go like this, right. sucking away all my Wi-Fi here. But watch this. I gotta go like this. I'm shaking that. And it's holding it nice and steady, right? It's really a slick product. It really is a slick product. Now, one more cool thing. It also integrates with some software that I use for the broadcast. Let's get rid of that for a second. Connect. I'm gonna make sure. Stop that. Make sure we're on the right Wi-Fi. And we should be good to go. Shooby dooby doo. Get this all lined up for everybody. Do, 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 do. Okay. So I now have another camera, but I'm going to connect the Osmo to my software. There it is. I'm going to set you right there. I can control this from my iPad using the proper. I'm going to bring that up. Okay, watch this. You're going to get the green screen again. So here I am. I've got control of the Osmo. I'm just scrolling my, I know you can't see this, but I'm just scrolling my finger across the iPad. And I can control that, and it will go like all the way around. Right? Look at my studio. It's a mess. How cool is that? Right? So there you go. That's the DJI product, DJI Osmo 3. It's in the carousel. Check that out. And also, if you want, you can upgrade to the Osmo 4. I personally, I'll be honest, I don't, for the difference in price, the Osmo 3 is really perfect. It does everything. But if you need that removable magnet thing, then you got to go up to the Osmo 4. They make great products. Solid, awesome products. I have 3 of them, plus an Osmo 2. So that should tell you something. Get the combo. It's worth the combo. You can also buy the individual as well, but personally, combo it. It's like a McDonald's meal. Why would you just, nobody goes in and buys just a Big Mac, right? You gotta have the combo, right? Everything fits right in there. It's even got room for my phone camera that I should charge. So the next time I do a demonstration, it'll be all ready. There I am. It does fit in there. It's not, wasn't designed for that, but it fits in nice and comfy. Keeps everything nice and dry and solid. There's the cables it comes with as well, charging cables, etc. They're all set with the DJI Osmo. Oh, can't see that. Now you can. Cool. All right. Well, let's check out the chat. How's everybody doing? Hello, Jasmine. Waldo. Oh, thank you. Hope everybody's having a good day. It's Friday. Friday, so it must be a good day, right? It must be a really good day if it's Friday. I'm going to go on to another DJI product here. Amazing product. I'm not going to go through it all right now, but I am going to show you the product because it's over there and I'm connected and plugged in. But the DJI Mini 2 is a beautiful product. This is a drone. It's a sub-drone. So what that means actually is that it weighs less than 250 grams. Because at least where I live here in Canada and in Ontario, the province of Ontario, you don't need a license to fly this. If it was over 250 grams, I'd have to register the drone and I'd have to have my basic or advanced license, which the license gives you different privileges. But with this, not required. Now that being said, There's still rules, regulations, and laws that you have to follow. Just because you're not licensed doesn't give you the right to fly at people's heads or something like that, or all that stuff. Check your local here, Transport Canada, or check your local regulations, right? Don't take my word for it. But it comes with a really great case, solid, again, casing, solid, product, solid. Manual written well, going to be good. And 3 batteries in the combo pack. You get 31 minutes in the Mini too. I had the original Mavic Mini, got 30, so you get an extra minute of flight time. 3 batteries, charging for the batteries. And the nice thing about this unit as well is not only does it charge the batteries up intelligently, but let's say your phone was dying and you needed some more power, you could click or hook your USB up to that as well and charge your phone up. Here's the smart controller, and then the drone. Look how small that is. At 249 grams it comes in. It's got a 4K camera in it. That's right, 4K. 1080p at 60 frames a minute, 4K at 30 frames a minute, but still 4K. And it is easy to fly. It's very well connected, and what I mean by that is when if you're flying in an area that you shouldn't be flying in, because there are those restricted areas, it will notify you that, hey, you shouldn't be in this area, or do you have permission in this area? You can pull up maps. It's got GPS. The controller connects to your phone, and it has a map that pops up. Let's take a short break from the music. And I've got a video here that will show you this. And this is just, I am so in love with my drone. And it's like therapy for me, quite honestly. So let's bring that up. Okay. And have a look at this. Yeah, it's a really slick product. Oh.
I thought DJI was done with announcements for the rest of the year, but here we are in November, and they're announcing their latest drone.
Yeah,
it's the DJI Mini.
More of what we already know. So now it talked about OcuSync technology. Now what DJI cleverly did was the Mavic Mini, the original, worked on Wi-Fi. Well, this still works on Wi-Fi as well. OcuSync is not a different type of signal, which a lot of people thought it was. But the technology that DJI has created, called OcuSync 2.0, here's what it does. The controller and the drone are still connected via Wi-Fi. You can fly up to 10 kilometers with this line of sight. Now, I don't recommend you do that necessarily. You should always keep a VLOS, which is visual line of sight, and depending again where you live, it is required. Some places not, but for the most part it is. That may change in the future, but right now, visual line of sight. But 10 kilometers certainly gives you the confidence in this drone to be able to feel good about not losing a signal. So what does OcuSync do? What OcuSync does is it takes the 11 channels that are on Wi-Fi, and it starts and scans and finds the strongest signal. Now let's say you're flying in an area where there's maybe a lot of apartment buildings, or somewhere in an area where there is a lot of other Wi-Fi units. You might be flying along and all of a sudden your signal gets a lot weaker. On the Mavic Mini original, you were stuck on the channel. With OcuSync technology, it's constantly scanning all the Wi-Fi channels and is always choosing the strongest signal. So wherever you're flying or how far you're flying, no matter what interference you have, you're always going to be getting the strongest signal, which is great reliability. You don't get any lag from this as well. Because it's sending a video signal from the drone to the controller and back and forth, they're constantly talking to each other. Sometimes you might get a loss of a video signal or a lag, and that can affect your video production later as well. You very minimized with the Mavic Mini 2. It's really a super product, easy to learn how to fly. Even if you don't need a license for it, I went and got my license anyway, and I was really happy that I did because I learned so much more that I never really would have thought of as far as it's a drone. I put it up there to fly around where you go. And there's a lot more going on there. And it is a very powerful drone. It will fly in what they call level 5 winds, so about 30 kilometer an hour winds. Let me pull that up and take a look to confirm. And it's all HD video transmission as well. Mini 2 can resist level 5 winds and take off at a maximum altitude of 4,000 meters. It has 4 times zoom, so there's no need to get too close, right? It's got quit shocks. It's compatible with, all the iPhone products, etc. And the combo price just makes it worth it. You get extra propellers, extra props in there as well. So it's a really good, another DJI solid product. And if you're looking to get into the drone world, this is a really great way to get into it at an entry-level price before you get into some bigger stuff. But honestly, I know some folks who've been flying longer than I have, and they have drones like the Phantom, etc. They're larger, might hold up in some higher winds, but you can go out 28 kilometer, 30 kilometer winds in this thing, and still it holds up pretty good. Now keep in mind, when you're doing that, if the harder it has to work, the quicker it drains on the battery. So you might not get a full 30, 31 minutes out of it, but it will warn you if the battery's low and it's like time to return to home, right? And if it loses signal, it's got a return to home built into it, so it'll come right back to where you were standing, where you took off. All right. Love DJI. Could you tell? I love DJI. Ask me if I like DJI. I want to sneeze. All right, this is the Boya. Boya, oh Boya. I'm funny. Okay, awesome. Boya MM1 microphone. Now this is what I call a mini shotgun. A mini shotgun mic. Nice packaging. Not going to need much there. There it is. This is the clamp, solid clamp, just connects on there. All right. Your hot shoe, screw onto your attachment, and a cable for TRRS. Right. So this actually works on smartphones that have the 3.5 millimeter input. So anything below an iPhone 7, once you get into iPhone 7 and up, 3.5 millimeter, or any of the Androids, right? But if you do run into that TRRS and you only have Lightning input for your audio, that's where you can get this adapter. And again, just use Apple with Apple. It just works better. And it works really slick. And I can't demonstrate it here because I don't have a long enough wire. But this just simply plugs in, and then this would be back further. And it comes with your windscreen as well. So it works great outside for if you're just doing like a live on the scene and you got to do something like this. And really good quality product. I like Boya products. I use their wireless lavaliers as well. And really enjoy their products. So can't go wrong with Boya. And good quality, and it comes in at good budget prices as well. which can get a little expensive. You start doing all this live streaming stuff and all these things. By the time you get your router and your cameras and everything else, you get the picture, right? So Boya is good and reliable and available in the carousel today as well. There is one of the other products that I was talking about, the dual wireless system, which, yeah, I can show you that. I can show you that before we go. Let's get into that. I think I can reach. That can hurt. There we go. Should have had my wireless hooked up today, but I wasn't necessarily planning on it, so oh well. Let's get a little closer. Yeah, Boya really comes in well. Again, nice design on the casing. I don't know why I'm losing my voice. Lucky for you guys. Again, good solid case. Did I go the wrong way? Yep, I did. It's so solid it won't let me in. There we go. Voila. I like when companies really put some thought into their products. You know, you think a microphone, I'll just put some stuff together. They really put some thought into this. And they put some thought into the case as well. As you can see, they've left some space. So this expands actually a bit. So that if you wanted to, like, say you wanted to put a cell phone on there or some other cables in here, you know, they've designed it so they've got the zipper inside. Okay, maybe some spare batteries, right? This works off of AAA batteries, 2 AAA batteries in each of the 2 transmitters and the 1 receiver. So this is the dual, right? Here's what I want to go through. We'll come back to the rest of that in a moment. Okay, here's the receiver. Okay, just to give you an idea of the size of this, check this out. Here's my hand. It's not that big, right? Not that big at all. And it's very lightweight, but it's solid. It is solid. You don't, it's not a baseball, but it's solid, right? So when you come over here, let me take a closer look. So they've got headphones, so you can be monitoring. If you're the producer and you're listening, you can be monitoring if everything's sounding okay. And then line out. So if I had this hooked up to my computer, or if I had this over by my computer and I wanted to run a line out and plug that into my computer, I could be recording on my computer, right, the production. So really thought out well. On-off switch here, of course. And here's the other part where I say thought out well. Once it's paired, and it's very easy to pair, you have volume control for the volume of the output of the microphone. And why would you need that? Well, some people talk it really softly, right? And then other people talk a lot louder. And so without having to put this and run through a mixing board where you have more control, you have control of your volume right there. So they really thought that through. Really happy with that. Okay. And then same with on this product as well. Here's your pair button, your on off, and then your microphone in and a line in. So you could actually play some music on your phone with a 3.5mm connector, plug it into that, and you could be transmitting sound, music, videos, whatever, wirelessly over to the receiver, whatever you have that plugged into. Again, you could have it plugged into a computer, you could have it running into a mixer with more control, and it really makes a difference having those options built into a product like this, right? So there's the 2 transmitters and the receiver. Comes in nice packaging, right? There's your 2 lav mics, right? And again, they really thought this. Look, like that cord's going almost down to the floor. So really long cord. So you've got lots of room for that. Let's wire this up properly so you can see. And there's the lav mic, and then you also get your your windscreens and your clips to hold, right? So there's that. And all the cables you need right down to you've got 2 TRRS and a regular confusing myself. A TRS and a TRS to TRRS for the mobile devices, the smartphones. And everything just fits nicely in there. All wrapped up. All dressed up, a new place to go. Boya makes great products, and they come in at really good budget prices as well. So, they're not cheap, but they're not, top of the line, high-end expensive, but they're good quality. I use them. And I do a lot of video stuff and a lot of live streaming. And reliable. This is the other thing. My friend Kevin, who is in live streaming as well, he'll tell you he's not always a super fan of wireless. And honestly, whenever I can go wired, I use wired. It just works better. It's more reliable unless you have a bad cable. Wirelessly works really well, but interference can happen, that sort of thing. It's like a cell phone, sometimes. So depending on, you're doing a big major production, you really want some reliable wireless microphones. Boya is one of those products that you can rely on. It's on 2.4 gigahertz, so there is some interference at times, but again, mostly reliable. We've got some products coming up in some future shows, some more wireless technology that we're going to be sharing here in the coming weeks. So keep an eye out for that. So that's Boya. Boya, oh Boya. Okay. Well, I'm at that time here today. I want to say thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and I hope you're having a great Friday, whatever you're up to today, and I hope you're continuing to be safe out there. And be sure to check out all the other Amazon Live creators. There's a lot of different products going on. Beauty products, pet products, technical gear, you name it, crafts, clothing. Go to Amazon.com/live and check out all the Amazon Live creators like myself. And don't forget, please hover over and click the follow button before you go away. And go and check out, if you haven't already, my friend Utechbia. His link, if you scroll back in the chat, is in there as well. But I want to say thanks to all of you for coming by here. I will be back next week on Monday morning. I hope to see you here as well, where we can talk, get to know each other some more, and share some great product and save a whole bunch of money together. Until next time, I'm David Burrows. Take care. Bye for now.